Ladies and gentlemen, it's the SCTV 30th Anniversary Show with your hosts of the evening, Johnny LaRue, Lola Heatherton, Floyd Robertson, Earl Cannonbear, Dr. Cheryl Kinsley, and Lin Yi Tang. Join us now as we begin the festivities signifying our 30th anniversary of fine programming and community service. And now, on with the show.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Floyd Robertson. I'm a newsman, and I'm damn proud of it.
I'm Earl Cannonbear. News is our business, especially when television makes the news. That's why on this 30th anniversary here at SCTV, we're going to take a look back at the 1950s, when television made news in a big way.
That's right, the Big Red Scare. Communism in the television industry. Commies everywhere. Tons of commies, or so they thought. Paranoia ran high, careers were destroyed, and the whole nation cowered in fear.
And SCTV was there, not as a spectator, but as an active participant, leading the struggle for free speech at a time when free speech was considered dangerous.
And we have tonight actual news film of a congressional hearing investigating communism at SCTV. Appearing on the witness stand is Merle Cannonbear, former SCTV station manager. That was your father, wasn't it?
That's right, Floyd, Merle. It was my dad. I didn't know they were running that particular kinney.
Why don't we roll that film?
Mr. Cannonbear, are you now, or have you ever been, a member of the Communist Party?
You can do what you want to me, but there's no way I'm going to cooperate in this witch hunt.
How would you like to lose your job, Mr. Cannonbear? I can make things very hot for you, so hot it won't even be funny.
I have here a list of known communists, communist sympathizers.
Thank you, Mr. Cannonbear. Can we hear that list now?
You won't tell them who told you.
Mum's the word, Mr. Cannonbear.
All right. Here's the names. Karl Marx, Nikolai Lenin, Nikita Khrushchev.
Mr. Cannonbear, we already have those names.
Oh. Do you have Leon Trotsky?
Yes, we do, Mr. Cannonbear.
Mr. and Mrs. Ralph Nedler.
No, we don't. Who are they, Mr. Cannonbear?
They're on the cafeteria at SCTV.
That's good. Now we're getting somewhere. Proceed with that list, Mr. Cannonbear.
Ignatz Krankman, the janitor. I caught him going through my wastebasket. Mrs. Stella Cannonbear.
Any relation to you?
She's my mother. But I'm turning her in, so you'll see that I'm not trying to hide anything from you.
We appreciate that, Mr. Cannonbear. You're the first person interviewed by this committee who's had the courage to turn in his own mother.
Just doing my duty, sir.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. McCarthy.
I'd like to thank Mr. Cannonbear for being a concerned citizen. If we had more citizens like yourself, sir, this country would not be in the danger it is in today. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're excused, Mr. Cannonbear.
Thank you.
Certainly a difficult time for everyone back then. People being pushed to the breaking point by fear.
They didn't have to push your father too far, did they? He sang like a canary.
It was considered a time that was a black mark on the history of democracy, and
He ratted on your grandmother, too. And so we close another chapter in the history of SCTV.
We now return to the 30th anniversary show with Johnny LaRue and Lin Yi Tang.
Hi, I'm Johnny LaRue.
Howdy, partners. Folks around these parts call me Lin Yi Tang, but you can just call me Bronco.
All right, Bronco. Throughout the years, SCTV has come up with some fine westerns. Classics like The Rattlesnake Kid, How Big Was My Valley, and The Headless Sheriff.
The Headless Sheriff, I remember that. He was great.
Sure was. But 3 of these stand above the others in my mind because they were canceled by the FCC. Something to do with violence and kids.
Yeah, those FCC varmints are real polecats.
Just knock it off, Lynn. Everybody knows you're Chinese. You're not from the Old West.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll show you a fast draw. Try to slap your hands together. Come on. Well, give me another chance.
I'm not giving you any other chance. Roll the film.
He was reading from a script. You're drunk. Admit it.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not gay either. Get that camera off me. Roll the film.
Yeah, roll the
Deal
film.
with you later.
You drunken bum.
Get out.
I should shoot you now.
You're fired. Get out.
Fire you. Fire you up for a hot drink.
Get out.
Stripped of his rank for desertion under fire, ostracized by the North and South during the Civil War for his double-dealing treachery. He's the biggest coward in the West. He's Yellow Belly.
Hey, Molly, that's Yellow Belly. You shot my child! You Yellow Belly! Help! Help! The Yellow Belly!
Yellow belly, where you gonna run to now?
Sheriff! Sheriff!
Hold it right there. Now drop that gun belt. Nice and slow.
That was me! That was my voice! I tricked you! It wasn't tarnation! Listen!
Drop that gun belt. Nice and slow.
You old fool! Now look, they're robbing the bank. You're the sheriff. What are you gonna do about it? All right, just a darn minute. Now slow down. One at a time. Now, you first. Who robbed what bank and why? Well, the Clanton brothers. Now look. What's going on? Ah, forget it. They just got away. Oh, they did they? Well, let me tell you something, sonny boy. I used to be a Texas Ranger. No, Clanton brothers never could have robbed a bank, because I got them right here in jail. You old coot, those aren't the Clanton brothers. Those are just a bunch of kids. Yeah? Well, that's what their ma said. But I'm going to see that every one of them hangs. Now go on, get out of here. Sheriff, you've gone plumb loco. Now I'm going to have to go tell their parents about this. Go on, get out. Hey, you boys, get back over there. See? Try to make a break for it or I'll plug you.
Liverboat, shipping liver down to New Orleans. Liverboat, shipping liver from Raleigh to Fawn of Meadow Green. Liver's the cargo and the captain is mean. The name's kind of sauce if you know what we mean. Liverboat, shipping liver down to New Orleans.
Liverboat! Well, that's it for me, gentlemen. The stakes are just too high.
Somebody thinks playing for stakes. Oh, well, I don't know. Let's see. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll see you, and I'll raise... Will you take credit? The game for liver. Are you in or out? What about the Lucia Belle? Now, she's a fine boat. She's worth a lot of liver.
Captain Dobbs, you can't bet the Lucy Belle she's your life.
Liver's my life. And you stay out of this, Kitty. Well, stranger, what's it gonna be? Will you take my boat? Okay. What do you got? Full house. Kings over 10. I guess I'll win. Not so fast. 4 aces. You lose. It's like I won me a boat.
Wait a minute, mister. That ain't liver, that's beef kidney. You cheated.
Well, look, one entral's just as good as the other. I gotta get going. I'll see you later. Gee, Kitty, thanks for saving my boat.
That's all right, Captain Dobbs. I just feel sorry for the children. Kids need a father.
Oh, they'll be all right here. Just give them some liver.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Cheryl Kinsley and Miss Lola Heatherton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We love you. Oh, boy, 30 years sure is a long time. Huh, Dr. Kinsey?
Yes, Lola. And poor old SCTV has been through many, many changes. Fortunately for us all, some programs have managed to remain the same. The panel shows. While other programs shifted through the 50s and 60s, were corrupted by the sexual revolution, and became distorted, perverted versions of their original selves, the panel shows have survived it all. The panel shows. They continue to appeal to the intellect, or upper part of the body, while the other programs appeal to the groin, or lower part of the body.
Wow. Boy, I'm going to have to agree with you there, Dr. Kinsey.
Will you?
Yes, I mean, things used to be so much subtler. You know, they weren't blatant or obvious. I mean, look at Arlene Franklin. You know, she didn't have to say or do anything. All she had to do was slip off her blindfold a certain way, and you knew she wanted to get into Bennett Cerf's pants.
They changed it?
Yes.
Nevertheless, television today is for the mindless. It never challenges, it never asks anything of you except that you turn it on. Except the panel shows, they continue to educate you, to test you, and to ask the important question, what's my secret? What's my line? Or the all-time favorite,
What's my shoe size?
It's time for What's My Shoe Size? And let's meet this week's panel. First, the nationally syndicated columnist for the Melonville Herald, Miss Dorothy Kilpatrick.
Thank you, John. And sitting to my left, a man whose vocabulary is almost as big as his multi-million-dollar publishing business, Mr. Bennett Cerf.
Thank you, Dorothy. And now a gal whose ebullient alacrity are only exceeded by her elan and perspicacity, Miss Arlene Franklin.
Thank you, Bennett. I should have brought my thesaurus. And now, sitting to my left, our guest panelist for this week, a man who certainly needs no introduction. Mr. Kirk Douglas.
I'd like to say our moderator's a good friend of mine, but if I did, I'd be lying.
Mr. John Charles Bailey.
Thank you. And good evening, panel.
John?
And good evening to you lovely viewers at home. You all know how we play What's My Shoe Size? A contestant comes out, and the panel has to guess his shoe size. So, without further ado, would our first contestant enter and sign in, please? Bo, very, very, very Stickman, Stolman, Mr. Barry Stackman.
Stubing.
Mr. Stackman.
Very Stubing.
Stubling. Mr. Barry
Stubing.
Stubing.
EUB
Mr.
Stubing.
EUB Stubing.
No. It's Barry Stubing. That's
Stubing.
like beef stew. You cut the beef, and Bing Crosby, you cut the Crosby. You got
I see. Mr. Stubing. And welcome to What's My Shoe Size?
Thank you.
Now, panel, I'm afraid I'm going to ask you to put your blindfolds in place.
Oh, no.
While Mr. Stubling removes his bags and shows our studio audience and the viewers at home just how big or small his feet really are. Okay, and we'll start the questioning with Arlene Franklin.
Well, thank you, John. Mr. Stubing, have your feet ever been in show business?
No.
That's one down and 4 to go. We move along to Bennett Serb.
Well, without pondering pedantic quiz show rhetoric, are you size 11?
No.
That's 2 down and 3 to go. And we move along to Dorothy Kilpatrick.
Could your feet be used to propel a small seagoing vessel?
No.
One moment, panel.
Right here. Yes. Yes.
That's a yes answer, Dorothy. You may continue.
Oh, dear, I'm starving, and my face hurts. I'll give it to Kirk.
Kirk Douglas.
I'd like a conference.
Okay, panel, you have 10 seconds for a conference.
Kirk, he's not in show business. It's a small seagull.
I don't know.
Try to give it a
I don't
go.
have a clue.
Try it anyway.
I'm sorry, panel, your time is up.
I'll have to take it size 9.
No.
It's not size 9, panel. I'm going to flip over all the cards on this one because this is very tricky. Mr. Stubling's, the shoe size is size 16.
Oh, my. 16.
Very big.
Mr. Stubing.
Kind of freak.
Mr. Stubing, how long have you taken a size 16?
Since age 4, Mr. Bailey, I had a lot of difficulty walking as a child, and
Well, you've been a good sport, and thank you for playing What's My Shoe Size. Would you please shake hands with the panel on your way out?
Thank you very much, Mr. Bailey.
Panel, you may remove your blindfolds now. I'm sorry.